Hello everybody, your little pumpkin here, and today this is going to be my first ever video, and I just want to show you guys my favorite troll tank in World of Tanks, Blitz. Now it's not just the MT-25 as you can see here. If you notice, the gun is not the top gun, it's not the top autoloader. This is actually the 8-shot autoloader with delay in between each individual shell in the pack of 2. The reason why this is a fun gun, if you can get it to work correctly. Sorry, I'm getting a call. If you can get this gun to work correctly, it has nearly 600 more DPM than the top gun. It has a shorter magazine, so you can burst out quicker, which helps with the DPM and everything. The shell itself is only 55 alpha, but that's times 8. So you can do on average about 420 a clip if you pen everything. The only thing that sucks is if you can see here, because this goes up, which means that goes down for the pen, it has terrible penetration. It's got 105 on its armor piercing, 137 on APCR, and 25 on the high explosive. You're not going to high explosive anything. You're not even going to high explosive to finish tanks off on like 10 HP. You just won't. What you've got to do in this tank, you have to go to your ammunition. You got to take about something. You don't take a lot of armor piercing. Maybe like 70. You want mainly, but you want a ton of APCR. A ton of APCR. And they're pretty cheap. You get those high explosive shells out of here. Maybe just for one clip. And then boom. That's all you really want to do. And let's get into a game. Now also, on the equipment, now I don't play this tank a lot, so I haven't worked on any of this stuff on the bottom tier. I guess the dispersion I might as well do right now. That's really it. You need calibrated shells. That 5 extra pen you need it. And supercharge. The 30% shell velocity is vital. You need that shell velocity. You have to have it because the shells themselves are not fast. So if you're sniping across the map, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss a lot. And if you've never seen this tank or this gun on this tank, you're about to see why it's a little hard to get into, right? So this is going to be a live game, and this is on Canyon. So I'm gonna have to go to the mid. I don't know if I'm gonna stay mid or not or whatever, but I gotta go there, right? And I'm actually going there the wrong way, but whatever. So as you can see, it's a 0.6-second reload between intra clips, but that's for the delayed shell. That's not actually the intra clip. So there's another MT-25. If I saw correctly, he has the top gun, and that top gun is actually right here. It has a little muzzle at the top. And I've actually been playing a lot of the. It doesn't have a lot of gun compression. It just doesn't. So if you see, that's what I mean. And the pen, even though some of those hit his flat cheeks, they didn't pen anything. So we'll do APCR, and now we're gonna do a ton of damage. And we get spotted right there. Yeah, I'm out. I'm gone. I am not dealing with that IS. Goodbye. Goodbye. Now let's see if I can actually get to that SU-100. Oh, SU-100. Why? Same thing, whatever. Now let's get this Type 58. Ooh, baby. Now this IS is now isolated. So I want to get this IS, and this really not the best game to show tank this tank has actually got a competent team. But if you can see here, I mean, just look at all this damage I'm going to do to him. Just look at that. 412 in light tank. Now he's got the top gun. He's got top gun. Which if you can see, I mean, I'm just tearing him. 447. I think I even missed one shot there. I'm still gonna get 1500 on a light tank with tier 6. I mean, insane. If you can set this tank up right with this gun, I mean, it can be insane. But the other thing is because it's 8 shells, it takes forever to get your damage out. I mean, you're gonna have to sit there for about 5 seconds to unload the whole thing. You know, 4 or 5 seconds to actually unload it. And every time you shoot, that second shell comes out with the dispersion up. Now that dispersion really hurts you sometimes if you're shooting from long range. It's hard to shoot this tank from long range. That's why you saw everything I did was for dispersion and for the penetration. And we're going left. Oh, I'm going left. Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna die this game. Now this obviously isn't my main account. I kind of just named everything after this account. So don't try to look me up. You're not gonna find my real thing. You're just gonna find this. But looks like everyone went over there. You're gonna see what I mean about. Ooh, ooh, don't spot me. Don't spot me. Turn. Come on. No, I missed my opportunity to shoot him. Back up. Nope, that was awful. Alright, so that wasn't good. That was horrible gameplay right there. I mean, absolutely awful gameplay. Absolutely terrible gameplay for me. Right. Done like 300 damage so far, but no, that was absolutely awful gameplay from me. Alright. You've got to learn how to switch shells from this tank very quickly. This Jackson's gonna try to come play. Ooh, baby. You don't want to do that, Jackson. Come on. Come off it. Get this tiger. Oh boy. But see that APCR? Everything becomes available. I'm getting out of here. I'm out. You know, we gotta get out of here. Probably gonna get shot once. Ooh, he missed. But yeah, I'm getting out of there in my light tank. Gotta leave that. Probably could have shot that 100 wide. Shit. Yeah, this game. Oh, we might not win this. I do have to try. Of course. I'll take a shot just to get this damage off. I actually didn't do a lot of damage at all. Bounced a lot of that lower plate. But now I'm going to get out of here, and that Tiger we know is still down there. So I don't want to 1v2 a Tiger and a Jackson. That's just not my style, you know? But it looks like that Tiger's actually turning around, so... So, this is easy. Just circle the Jackson. They're going to get the Tiger. Easy game. That's fine. Easy game. Easy. And yeah, that's basically the tank. The MT-25 is one of my favorite tanks. It's super quick, and if you set this gun up correctly, it can be a lot better than Top Gun. I mean, if you pen all your shots, you can get about 100 more damage. And you're firing a lot faster. You know, I only had 1200 damage, but again, this tier 6 is whatever. Upvote everybody. But yeah, that's really all there is to this tank. I mean, it's an 8-shot. If you set your equipment up correctly, you gotta get calibrated shells. The improved vents, I mean, it can help, because it gets your dispersion down a little bit, but it really, it just makes your tank it doesn't matter. In the MT-25, you need those calibrated shells. That 5 more armor piercing and the 7 for the APCR is incredible. And it is semi... You can get some troll bounces. So I always use enhanced armor pretty much on every tank. I don't really ever like getting increased HP on my tanks, even on heavies. I usually do the whole armor, whatever. Yeah, that's really it. Get that supercharged, calibrated shells, and you should be good to go.